Yo, what's up guys, it is Saints Fan, and welcome back to another Top 5 on GTA 5, and like I said last week, I was going to be doing a Top 5 ways, or best ways and most fun ways to make money, and sorry it's taking me a little bit longer than expected, but nonetheless, here we are. So like I said, I'm going to be going through the 5 best ways to make money in GTA, not only like the most efficient ways, but just the most fun ways, and ways to make money without even realizing you're making money. That's kind of the goal of this video. Obviously, a big way to make money is going to be heists whenever that does come out, hopefully around PC. But until then, if you just want to, gear up, get some money, get prepared for heists, then, these are some good ways to get it. So, starting off at number 5, and this is a pretty simple one, just play the game. If you play the game, not only are there a bunch of bounties in online, but there's always the Simeon vehicles, there's always the $2,000 for good behavior, or if you don't kill a lot of people, there's a storage you can rob, there's the bank trucks you can get money from. There's so many ways. Now, it's not a lot, but there are so many ways just in free roam to make a little bit of cash here and there. And obviously what's great about GTA Online, if you're in a lobby and, there's no bounties, nothing spawning, everybody's being kind of lame, they're not really doing much, it's kind of a boring lobby, then you can just switch lobbies, find a new lobby, and, hopefully there'll be some action going on, so it's not as tedious, I guess you could say. But obviously that's pretty basic. I mean, just playing the game, obviously. Like I said, though, unfortunately it doesn't give you a lot of money, but just for like ammo and just little things, it's definitely enough. Moving into number 4, though, we have challenges. Now, if you guys remember, right when Next Gen came out, there was actually, I guess, a glitch, or Rockstar accidentally made it available, but you could do these challenges for like $250,000, $500,000. It was absolutely crazy, and now they patched it. But you can still do them. Now, they don't give you as much money, but they do give you, anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. Now, again, that's not a lot of money, but say you are bored and you don't want to do missions, you don't want to do races, or none of your friends online to do stuff, you can go browse through the challenges and, pick one that you like, and most of them are fairly easy. All you gotta do is beat the record that says it. So I think the one I picked, it was like a 5-minute record. I beat it in like 2 minutes. It's pretty easy stuff, and I got about $12,000 or so from it, as you see at the end. Not only do you get the money from the playlist, but you also get the money in the RP from the race, which is not a lot, but it still adds up over time, and they're pretty quick to do. So definitely go look through the challenges. Now, some of them might not be that great, but every now and then you'll find some pretty easy ones, and maybe they'll be there in the future, and you can just keep doing those over and over again and get the money. Now, again, it's not a lot, but it is fairly easy to do, and that's something that you can do solo, like I said. Moving into number 3, though, this one is all about having fun and not realizing you're making money. So what I would suggest, I do this a lot of the times. Now, we record it most of the time, but still, we have a blast doing it, and that is custom playlists. Now, whether you like racing, whether you like captures or death matches or last team standings or survivals, all those missions, all those things that Rockstar has put in the game, they're super fun, especially if you do some of the races that we have shown off in the past. Get some friends together, and yeah, maybe if you lose every time, like, my good friend Garrett, you might not get as much money, but, it's just a fun time to play with friends, and if you win, you'll get, $10,000 to $20,000 depending on how long the races are. So I would definitely suggest making some custom race playlists, maybe not all the time, because they do get repetitive if you do it for long periods of time, but still, having fun with friends and racing, you have the best of both worlds. Not only are you having fun, but you're also making money potentially, and plus you can bet. So, you can all even cheat the system if you wanted to, and, bet on one person and everybody gets money, or, whatever. You guys, whenever you're playing with friends, you can determine how you actually want to race. If you want to race for fun, or race for competitiveness, or race for money, it's up to you. But still, racing is definitely a great way, or just playing, the death matches and stuff is definitely a great way to make money, just because you don't really realize you are making the money because you are having fun. Moving on into number 2, this way I actually showed you guys a couple days ago, and this is selling cars. Now, you can do the Dubsta like I showed. I will link that video if you haven't seen it in the description. And I think the Dubsta, the one I showed, is actually the best car to sell, but you get $23,000 every 40 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, however long it takes to sell cars. But you do get that $23,000, and the car is super easy to find. You can stock up on them in your garage, and if you don't want the Dubsta, there's a bunch of other cars. I may be doing a guide on like some of the other rare cars, let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. But there's all the gang cars that are customized, and there's a few. I think the Sentinel is one of them. But there's a lot of cars that'll sell for anywhere between $15,000 to $23,000. And if you just stock a garage full of those, you know, you can definitely get some easy money and not really have to think about it. Like I said though, if you want to check that video out, I will link it in the description. But that is definitely a really easy way to make money. But moving on into number one, I think a lot of you guys pretty much know where we're going here. Missions. Missions right now are by far the best way, the most efficient way to make a lot of money. Now, it's not like old times where you can make millions, you know, really quickly, but still, they are by far the best way to make money until, like I said, heists come out. And what I'll do, I'm going to talk about a few missions specifically, but I will link another video which I did a while ago, but it's pretty much still is intact, and it shows you guys the best missions for one solo, for low level guys, for medium level guys, and for high level guys. And I kind of go in depth on like how to actually do the missions. I'm not going to do that in this video, but like I said, I'll link that in the description. But ever since Rockstar did change the way mission payouts work, where the longer the mission goes on for, the more money you get, Rooftop Rumble has definitely not been as popular. Although it still is one of the best missions, you do, I think, get the most money and the most RP if you do it for like 10 or so minutes. So that is definitely one of the top missions. Another great mission is the mission Extradition. That's a good solo mission. That's pretty easy. I think you get about $20,000 or so from that. My favorite mission though to grind is Trash Talk. This one is great, especially if you have a buzzard. If you guys do not have buzzards, I would highly recommend I guess investing in one, just because a lot of the missions, it just makes it so much easier if you have buzzards to fly around. You can call them in with Pegasus, you know, you can blow up a lot of the cars easier, and it just makes it a lot quicker. So I would definitely buy one of those if, you know, none of your friends have them. But Trash Talk is my favorite. I think you get about 22 or 21,000 with like 4,000 RP, which is, you know, really good for RP. I think another good one is Judging the Jury. You know, there's a lot of missions. I don't want to tell you guys which mission's the best because there's so many missions that are pretty much the same. Really, you just gotta find one. In the video the other day when I asked for what missions you guys played, there was not one that was the best or like the most popular one, because everybody finds their own missions now. It's not like back in the old days where Rooftop Rumble was like the only mission that paid the best and had the most RPs. But now there are a lot of missions that are really good for making money, and obviously you guys can, you know, share your thoughts in the comment section. But like I said, the couple ones that I like are Extradition for solo stuff, Trash Talk just because it's pretty easy to do and it pays out a lot, and then obviously Rooftop Rumble just because everybody knows what Rooftop Rumble is. But hope you guys enjoyed. That was my top 5 ways to make money, not only, you know, efficiently and legit, but also just having fun in the game. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Like I said, obviously, you know, in a couple weeks when heists do come out, that'll probably be the #1 way. But until then, hope this gets you guys some money and get you guys prepared for heists whenever they do come out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Let me know what you want to see next week for the next top 5. But anyway, as always, it's your boy Saints Fan. I'm out. Peace.